attack the glass, rebounding so that... That stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Driving in, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Adams' shot is off.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Brown with it. Now defended by Bain. Deflects the pass. Pass to Horford. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Morant against Smart. Morant passes to Jackson. To stop the run. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Morant against Smart. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics leading by 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Outside, Smart. Passes it to Tatum. Inside, there's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Adams with the screen on Smart. And it's Morant missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Smart kicks to Brown. Back to Smart. Horford finds Smart. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. It's good from long range. Smart's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Bain passes to Adams. Brooks with no one around drills the three-pointers.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Tatum looking around. Here's Horford. Back to Tatum. Smart kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And Tatum launches it from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. With the drive. Williams kicks to Horford. There's the pass to Tatum. Grizzlies with the rebound. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Tatum. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Morant dishes to Jackson. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You got to finish that slam. You got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Morant against Smart. Morant drives in. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's Bane. 6 to shoot. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Brown outside. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, you've got to appreciate the athleticism of Jaylen Brown. This guy's a quick penetrator who forces defenses to get physical with him.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Connects from three-point range. Bane's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Smart. 6 points for Rob Williams.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Over in the corner, Brown. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Outside, Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Well, efficiency of movement makes Al Horford successful. Gets room to shoot in these sets.
Bane passes to Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Tatum on the wing. Brooks covering. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 7.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
And then Morant slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Tatum passes to Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
Outside, Bane. Brooks outside. Feeds to Adams. Brooks kicks to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Adams' shot is off. 1 second separating the shot clock in game clock. Tatum against Bane. Brown outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's White. And that one released in time, but no good. The clock run.
With the score, the Celtics 29. The Grizzlies 20.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Williams is out there, Gallinari. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's White, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Williams for 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Brogdon lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
Jones for 3. Rebound by Williams. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Conchar. Here's Clark, and he lays it straight in. Clark's got his first 2 points.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Brogdon kicks to White. Gallinari outside. Shot clock at 5. White dishes to Gallinari. With the teardrop. Good. Nice job down low.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Outside, Jones. Conchar, the pass to Jones. On the wing, Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Out to White. Driving inside. Pass to Cornette. Gallinari outside. Jones against Brogdon. Banked in off the glass. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
White looking around. Dishes it to Gallinari. Got a piece of it. Clark against Williams. Excellent D there from Williams.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Gallinari. Back to Williams. White left side. And White slams it in.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Jones from outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. For Grant Williams, Doris, he made a giant leap during his 3rd season. In your estimation, why?
Well, it's interesting, Kevin. It could be any number of things, but remember, for the 2019 draft picks like a Grant Williams, the first 2 years of their careers had major interruptions in the NBA schedule. 21-22, year 3, first normal schedule for these guys.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Williams passes to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Wide, a screen on Jones. Out to White. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Passes to Aldama. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Memphis, they have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Williams. Baines checked in for John Conchar. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the
6 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. With 2 seconds left, and the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got 9 points.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 roaming the paint.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
The kick out to Brown. Tatum trying to break free. Offensive rebound, Celtics. They shoot again. Here's Williams. Missed it, even after all those chances. Morant passes to Brooks. Out to Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And here is Brown. And they get it back. Horford dishes to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. And there's the pass to Williams. Brown against Brooks. Rocket 6. Sweet move. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete. Love it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Brown against Bain. Brown kicks to Tatum. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Brown finds Tatum. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
The three from Morant. They get it back. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Brown against Bain. Brown outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
Second free throw, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant passes to Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaylen Brown. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum, and he drives in.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Grizzlies have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. The three from Morant. Up again, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Brown outside. Six on the shot clock. Feeds it to Williams. The Celtics need to get a shot off. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Morant against Smart. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum against Brooks. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. Both shots good from the stripe.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Outside Tatum. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Smart. Goes up from the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Morant left side. Got a piece of it. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. It was a fantastic. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and
everybody, time to get into it. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Morant. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
Come on.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. And here's Bane. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Morant. On the take. Oh! Power is home! Oh, wow!
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Jackson. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Russell against Morant. Pass to Prince. Now here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So it's Minnesota now after the basket by Memphis. And Gobert with the stuff.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
And Gobert with a block. And he gets it back. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Russell. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
From deep, Morant. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's Towns. After the basket by Memphis.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Morant, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morant. 5 on the clock. He takes it in. Rebound Minnesota.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Now Edwards. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And he dunks it down.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the right. What you say?
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Russell. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. And gets hacked by the D's. He'll go to the line. That's on Steven Adams.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
How about Prince? Really crafty defensively and coming up with the takeaway.
Here's Moran. Pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Here's Adams. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Basket's good.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Pass to Brooks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. But you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here's Minnesota now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. They get it again. Outside for Russell. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And Russell, here we go. Over to the wing. Back to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. Grizzlies with the rebound. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Towns can't get it to drop. And it's Memphis the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Outside for Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Goes up at the stripe, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Bain against Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Steven Adams.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
That one from long range. Morant's got 9.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin, hounded by Morant. Back to Anderson. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Back to Bain. Oh, it's stolen. 36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Noel. McDaniels up top. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here they come. Up the floor. Bain finds Jackson. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Here's Noel, guarded by Bain. Anderson with a screen. Here's Noel. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And so that's the end of the first half. Thanks, Allie. After the...
Your Grizzlies, 17. The Timberwolves, 31.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Anderson in at the 4. From deep. Unable to get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Daniels. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. A slam dunk by Reid.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Outside Jones. Now Williams. Gets the 3 to fall. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Here's McLaughlin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
On the wing, Noel. Here's the three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Jones from outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Clark going inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
With all that space, it's so hard for the defense to stay connected to everyone.
Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lays it up and banks it in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
From deep three-point range, here's Clark. Uses the glass on the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Reid a screen on Jones. Here's McLaughlin. No good from outside.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Williams. Reid with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Inside. Jones with the ball. 4-3. Drains the triple. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson inside. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's McLaughlin. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Jones from outside. Here's Clark. And so it's Minnesota in a good situation, up by 13 points to close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got John Conchar, also Tyus Jones out there, and it's Clark in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Prince. And there's the lob. Lays out. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Well, Memphis shooting 41% in this game. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. three-pointer, Brooks. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Jackson, right side. Back to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Jackson for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Russell. The three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Bane. And here's Adams. Back to Bane from behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Bane's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Russell with the ball. Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Clock at 6. No one near him. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. From deep, Morant. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Prince. Towns for 3. And he recovers it. There's the 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Outside for Russell. Takes a 3. Hits a three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Morant with the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
There's 1:54 left in the 4th. Pass to Gobert. Here's Prince. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
And here's Morant outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Outside Russell. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Timberwolves.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Rudy Gobert.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. From deep. And Ja Morant good for 3.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Russell. From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time. Now here's Bane. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
They love playing in front of their raucous home. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. From deep, Prince. Rebound, Boston. Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. To the middle. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Russell looking around. Here's Edwards into the lane and finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Brown right side. The inside shot. Horford with the bucket, getting it done inside.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
Another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Outside Edwards. The pass to Towns. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now Smart. Left side, Horford. Brown inside. Edwards defending. And it's Brown missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Edwards against Brown. He kicks to Tatum. There's the drive. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history. Not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Jason Tatum.
And so Tatum nails them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
It's Edwards on the wing. .116 left to play in the first quarter. Count that bucket.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Williams kicks to Tatum. Back to Williams. Gobert with the block. And here's Russell outside Edwards. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. And he makes that one. Edwards got 10 points.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Smart dishes to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 9 points in the game so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Smart kicks to Brown. Back to Smart. Pass to Horford. Tatum with it. 1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics. On the floor for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Brown outside. To the inside. Here's Horford. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards looking it over. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in size. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
Smart passes to Brown to end the run. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Brown with it, guarded now by Prince. Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Towns sets the pick for Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. He gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Brown dishes to Williams. The kick out to Brown for the three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Russell against Smart. Prince the pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Down low. Sinks that one from the post. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. Boston has gone 2 of 3 when they have stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Tries the spin move. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum dishes to Horford. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Edwards kicks to Prince. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams with the block. Celtics trail by 6. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Prince the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Out to Russell. Takes it inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And, you know, we talk about feel and reading the situation. Russell gets an opening there and does not flinch.
Smart passes to Tatum. Russell against Smart. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. 6-second difference between the shot and gameplay. And finished off by McDaniel.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Out to White. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Noel. Out to the wing. McLaughlin. No good with the triple. And we finished one half of basketball. Tim, thanks for the great interview, David.
31. The Boston Celtics. 21.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got McDaniels. Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Noel in at shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And White kicks to Brogdon. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from White. Here's McLaughlin. He dishes it to Anderson. Pass to McDaniels. Anderson, a screen on Williams. McDaniels passes to Anderson. Brogdon outside. Gallinari outside. Stolen by McDaniels. Poked loose. Taken away by Williams. Cornette passes to Gallinari. Shoots over Reed. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Gallinari.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
This is it to Reed. Anderson against Gallinari. Back to Anderson. The pass to McLaughlin. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Off target at the rim. Celtics trail by 8. White the pass to Brogdon. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. McDaniels kicks to Anderson. Can't hit that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And White slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that can be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Noel. White covering. Stripped it away.
2 minutes.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Here's Noel. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Reed gets the bucket. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. White looking around. To the middle. Goes up. And it's Gallinari missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Noel passes to McLaughlin. Out left to the wing. Here's Noel. White covering. Shoots a fader. Reed kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's McLaughlin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And Gallinari throws it down.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Brogdon. A nice shot by Anderson.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And good that time. Cornette's got his first bucket in this one.
Shows creativity when making plays for his teammates. Brogdon adds a refreshing dynamic to this group.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by. And And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the knee wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. And finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And a dunk by Horford.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
To the inside, here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
And no doubt, Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical altercation on the floor. He isn't going to back down.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brown against Edwards. And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Edwards. Williams with the block. Brown feeling out a bit. Inside, here's Tatum, and slammed up by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm. Whew.
Here's Edwards going inside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Brown the pass to Williams. Back to Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on top.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
He's perfect from the line this time.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Brown against Edwards. Feeds it to Gobert. It's stolen by Brown. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
And Towns gets it to go.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Tatum passes to Horford. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Horford's got 6 in the quarter.
And why not go to Horford? Big Al has played in so many big games, not intimidated by the moment.
Russell with Williams picks him up. Gobert, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that win, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Brown kicks to Tatum. .110 left here in the fourth quarter.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Edwards. And it's Russell in the corner. Outside Towns. And there's the drive. Count.
And you can't get a a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Tatum against Prince. Down low. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Outside Edwards. Now the dish to Towns. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And typically, he's reliable from the line. Let's see if Russell can come up here big for his team.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And here's Tatum for 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the...
two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Brooks against Horford. Brooks, the pass to Adams. One on the clock, and the layup is good.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Brown passes to Tatum. Pulls up, high post. That one's wide left.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Outside, Brown. The 3. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. 4 on the clock. And there's Horford on the assist from Tatum. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Jackson. Williams grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Smart passes to Williams. Count that bucket. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Bane. Pass to Jackson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Screen by Horford. There's Tatum with the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Bane. Now Brooks. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Brown with the stuff.
Good anticipation wins Tatum a steal, and he knows better than to let it go to waste.
From deep, Morant nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brown with it, checked by Brooks. And stolen by Morant. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Williams. Brooks against Brown. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's Morant missing. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. He gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 1 quarter in the books. And
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth team.
we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Tatum. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Brown against Bane. Brown passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And it's Morant off the drive. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Now Morant. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Over Horford. Tries again. And it's Adams missing.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 6 points.
Terrific initiative from the swingman. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
From deep, Morant. Jackson finds Morant. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
What timing by Steven Adams. Exceptional job reading the shot and coming up with the putback slam.
Tatum against Brooks. Kick out to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Tatum. And he drives in. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
And we don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Good. And the setup by Morant. Bane's gotten his second bucket. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game. And the dunk by Jackson.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Brooks against Tatum. Pass to Williams. Back to Tatum. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Bane. 34 seconds left in the first half. Morant finds Brooks. Shoots over Tatum. Rebound Boston. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Beyond the arc. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating three to take the lead.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
We've got Green. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the four-man spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Brogdon. Outside White. Outside Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. Pass to White. Outside for Gallinari. Now Williams. Green covering. Kept alive. Cornette. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And stolen by Clark.
He couldn't bring the pump fake back in quickly enough, and the defender takes advantage.
Pretty even game going here in Memphis. Brogdon from outside. Hits the trifecta.
What control from Brogdon. The pull-up is so hard to master. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And he gets that one.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Brogdon up top, defended by Jones. Outside for Brogdon. Let's go with a 3. And the Celtics another 3. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Graham.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Here's Brogdon. They lead by 4. Outside for Gallinari. Pass to Cornette. Down low. Here's Brogdon. Banked it in off the glass. Brogdon's got 8 points here in the quarter.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Clark with it. Back to Williams. Oh, Gallinari with a steal.
Memphis foul. Zaire Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from White.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Outside for Brogdon. Back to White. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Athletic ability gets White vertical. He just owns the rim.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo-wee. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Here's Brogdon. After the basket by Memphis. Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 5. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Brogdon. Give him 8 points now. Outside Gallinari. Brooks against Williams. And he converts the layup.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Morant against Brogdon. And then Morant with the jam!
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
The kick out to White. Outside Gallinari to the paint. Brogdon, the pass to White. Back to Brogdon. Soft touch off the glass. Brogdon's got 10 points in the quarter.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Morant with the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside White. Takes the 3. Gallinari, the pass to White. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Love how active Derek White is on offense. Good at making defenders question their decisions.
White hits them both. Morant with it from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Boston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and White make up the backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Williams, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Horford with a steal. White with it, checked by Brooks. There's Tatum with the 3, and the Celtics another 3. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Here's the break. Smart finds Williams. A nice shot by Tatum.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Morant with it, guarded now by Williams. Here's Jackson, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Now here's White. Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Now here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Brooks the pass to Jackson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Brown, he's checked in for White.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
Now here's Smart. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. To the inside. And finished off by Tatum.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Smart against Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Bain. It's stolen by Tatum. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Tatum. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Out to Horford. It's Smart on the wing. Tatum against Adams. Launches it. And it's Tatum missing.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Now here's Williams. Smart for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Now here's Jackson. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Edwards against Bane. Edwards looking it over. Shot clock at 6. No good there. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant with a wide open look. And it's good off the back rim and in. Morant's got his second basket.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Timberwolves on offense. It's a three-point game. Edwards passes to Russell, lays it up and banks it in.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Kept alive, Brooks misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Bane against Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And so here's Memphis, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. It's tipped. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
And Towns drops them both. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Brooks finds Adams. On the wing, Jackson. Morant outside. Shot to stop the run. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint, that's good.
Bane for 3. They grab their own miss. Jackson kicks to Bane. And stolen by Prince. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Gobert. Out to Russell. Launches it. That one's not going to go. Got a piece of it. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Bane. And Memphis turns it over again.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Here is Russell. Outside Edwards. Dishes it to Towns. Outside Russell. Fires for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 6.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
And the dunk by Towns.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Minnesota on top. They finish off the first quarter in a 14-6 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards with the stop.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Morant outside. Drains the three-pointer. Morant's got 13.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Edwards. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Oh!
My goodness. Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Morant with it. 13 points in the game. Jackson misses. Outside Russell. Edwards finds Russell. Back to Edwards. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Bane. Lets it go. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
Now here's Morant for 3. The rebound by Prince.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns kicks to Prince. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. There's Jackson with the 3. Back to Bain for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Outside, Edwards. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Prince. The dish to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns, no luck. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 4-point game. Passes it to Bain. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Russell driving inside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
Bain with it. Edwards there. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Outside, Towns. Feeds it to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And Morant throws it down.
Well, Steven Adams' anticipation creates the steal. Nicely done.
Also looking it over. And the pass to Prince. From deep. It's stolen by Adams. Morant passes to Jackson. Three-pointer, Brooks. That shot misses. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. So thanks so much, Dan, for the And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Brandon Clark. Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2-guard spot. Memphis trailing here. Green passes to Conchar. For the tie, kicks to Clark. And it's all evened up. Clark's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Anderson passes to Noel. Williams with the block. And that one is good. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shoots. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Noel passes to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Conchar. Off target with his 3. Here's Noel. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Clark.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Pass to Reed. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. Green dishes to Clark. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Driving the lane. Noel, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Williams kicks to Jones. Pass to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Williams gets the bucket.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
2 minutes.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. The kick out to Anderson. It's tipped. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
Well, just great intelligence there from Danny Green. This guy a pro at knowing when and where to attack the basket.
Here's McLaughlin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he sinks the second. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. For the lead. Traps in the tray.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Noel. Here's Reed. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Reed's got his first points of the game.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Jones kicks to Williams. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third.
I guess even he has took this with one of those once in a while.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Jalen Noel.
Here is Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Anderson. The pass to Noel. Down low. Shot clock at 3. Reed the pass to Anderson. Over Clark. Anderson's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Pass to Noel. To the inside. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Morant. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
The Timberwolves shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Russell kicks to Towns. Out to Russell. Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
It's Prince on the wing. Brooks covering. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Edwards against Bane. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
The drive by Russell. It's good.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Jackson a screen on Russell. Morant finds Jackson. Puts the move on. He slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
This kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Russell passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Brooks with no one around. And it's Russell with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Rudy Gobert is so competitive, doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Morant passes to Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. And then Morant slams it in.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Outside Edwards. It's Prince on the wing. Jackson against Towns. Clock at 4. Edwards kicks to Towns. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Now here's Morant for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Towns for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fella right there. Karl Anthony Towns.
Here's Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Outside Russell. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Safety move. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Watt is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Prince against Bane. So they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant outside. Lets it fly from 18. Jackson misses. Outside Edwards. He kicks it to Towns. Over to the left wing. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Pass to Prince. Now Towns. This one for 3. And he buries his first look.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from 3.
Now here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Boy, it's so much fun seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who bashes the basket. Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. To the middle. And Towns slams it home.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Tatum passes to Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Russell. Towns finds Russell. Towns a screen on Smart. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
For Boston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Brown against Russell. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. Here's Prince. And the 3 off target. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Tatum from long range. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Smart against Russell. Pass to Prince. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Tatum.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Tatum, trailing by 2. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Now here's Edwards. Tatum pulls it in. For Boston, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Smart passes to Horford. Now Williams. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Brown Brown against Edwards. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. 41 seconds left in the first. Here's Prince. Off target from three-point range. Boston trailing. And here's Brown for three. Towns with a rebound. And here's Edwards. Outside for Russell. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Russell's got 5 now.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
The drive by Smart. Off target at the rim. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Outside, Brown. Inside. And there's Horford on the assist by Brown. Horford's got his second basket of the game.
That was solid defense, but just better offense and a tough shot made by Horford.
Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. A rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston on offense. It's a three-point game. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Edwards with it, picked up by Tatum. Here's Prince. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Prince has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Smart for 3. And Williams punches it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Brown passes to Williams. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Kick out to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Clock at 6. Over Edwards. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Trying to get back on track. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Second free throw, no good.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Towns down low, defended by Smart. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Brown finds Smart. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 1:31 left in the second period.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert. A main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him. Timberwolves on D. Trailing by 4. Tatum passes to Williams. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Showing some power.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
The kick to Tatum. They get it back. Horford, left side. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And there's the drive. And it's powered home by Towns.
And no help on that one. Towns, long stride. Get all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one misses.
Al Horford has demonstrated great leadership both on and off the floor throughout his career. A seasoned veteran, you love having him on your team.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Noel. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Outside, Brown. Tatum from long range. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
And he knocks down the first one.
The line for the Timberwolves. Miles Reed.
Both shots good from the stripe. Outside Brogdon. That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Tie game in Boston. And don't.
27. The Timberwolves. 27.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's White in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Brogdon. Pass to McLaughlin. Drives to the hoop. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. And the layup is good off the glass.
Cool, calm, collected, and composed. That's exactly who Malcolm Brogdon is, even when he's inside with the big fella.
McDaniels inside, working on Williams.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Cornette with the bucket.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Reed. It's stolen by Brogdon.
Minnesota foul. Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he has some good moves, too.
Outside Brogdon. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. No good that time. Nice D from Anderson. McDaniels against Brogdon. Pass to Noel. Now here's Reed. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Brogdon, the pass to White. Outside, Williams. Anderson against Gallinari. Back to Williams. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Here's Noel. He's guarded by White. Pass to Anderson. Back to Noel. Puts it up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on White, and he makes a first.
Shooting from Minnesota.
He's perfect from the line this time. Boston trailing. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Brogdon, the pass to White. Jacks up a 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Outside, Anderson. Here's Reed on the wing, Noel. With the drive, count it. Noel's got 6 points in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Brogdon, the pass to White. Back to Brogdon. Williams on the wing. Outside Brogdon. Stolen by Reed. Here's Noel. No good on the triple. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Reed.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Pass to Noel. To the inside. Kicks it out to Anderson. 5 on the clock. It's deflected. Outside White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on White. Edwards for three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a... 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Tatum passes to Williams. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Brown. To the paint. Here's Prince. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Russell against Smart. Up top, Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Russell against Smart. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Horford with some nice D. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Towns finds Edwards. Towns on a screen. To the middle. And Towns slams it home.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Outside, Brown. To the inside, Tatum. Second chance shot. Kick out to Brown. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Left side, Tatum. Here's Williams. Pass to Tatum. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
Towns with the ball. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Outside, Brown. Horford, right side. Williams passes to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
The kick out to Edwards. Rebound Boston.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Tatum passes to Horford to the paint. Kicks it out to Smart. Russell against Brown. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Prince. Shoots over Tatum. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And here's Edwards outside. He buries it from three.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Outside Tatum. Inside. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Horford. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And here's Brown for three. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. "12 seconds left in the game. Here's Prince. Back to Russell. Here's Towns. Missed it. And so it's Boston with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end.